Morning guys, it's 9:43 a.m. Update ko kayo sa trades. Nag-enter na ako ng dalawang trades ngayon, which is Dolo and Flow USDT. And update ko rin kayo sa mga last trades ko. Pero to summarize it, nag-sideways yung market. So, umalis na ako. Take a small profit or a small loss na lang rather than take the whole stop loss. That's what I always say kapag nahuli ka ng mga sideway market kasi yung strategy natin is trend following. So hindi nagwo-work yung trend following sa mga ranging markets na yan. And before ako pumunta dyan, I guess I should show this sheet. So inilter ko na yung market para hindi na tayo masyadong mahuli doon. Very rare lang naman mangyari yun kaya di ko na ginagawa yung mga coins ko is usually the volatile ones. Pero overall lahat ng market medyo sideways lahat kaya ito lang yung lumabas out of siguro 200 plus na finilter ko. Ito lang yung lumabas around 29 lang. Tapos yung iba mga low volume pa so hindi natin magagamit yan. Usually mga siguro around the top mga top. Kasi this is ranked by volume. Ito yung pinakamataas na volume all the way down to this one which is the lowest volume daw. And ito, the volatility score lang yung tine-check ko. And uptrend sa 4 hours tsaka sa 1 hour. Pero for me, that's for just the swing trades. If you're trading under 1 hour, 4 hours, yan yung basis mo. Pero 5 minutes tayo. So I only care about the volatility for me. Pero it doesn't much maganda talaga if follow mo lang yung uptrend. So if uptrend siya, hanap ka ng uptrend na movement. Right now, dito ako pumasok sa dito. Yung break of structure. Dito tayo pumasok. And tumaas siya. Tapos bumaba naman and then bumalik siya sa area nito. Mag-invalidate siguro kapag mag-full retrace siya, no? Itong movement na to. So right now it's 0.5. So somewhere around this area siguro is something na baka mag-retrace pa siya. And then we can put our stop loss around this area. So tingnan na natin yan. And then my other trade is Dolo. And open natin yung market. Dolo USDT. Same lang siya. Nag-perform siya ng triangle pero bearish bias na ako. Ganito kasi nag-reject na yung lower high. And this is not a consolidation, guys. Consolidation usually has no volume. Diba? If you check this one, may volume siya. Sa triangle. Ito yung triangle. Hanapin mo yung triangle. Saan yung nag-start ng triangle. Tapos, dun ka mag-check ng volatility which is squeezing naman up until this point. Pero, we made a lower high. And we're approaching the reversal na. So, yan yung other trade natin. And then, the last one I'm looking into right now is Paul. Nandito siya sa list, Paul, Dolo, and then Flow. And then, let's see, saan na tayo? Check natin yung Dolo. Or Paul pala. Yung Paul, pasukan ko na ba to? Wala pa. So, medyo hesitant ako kasi may mga levels pa na I think needs to be broken. So, ito, siguro, after we retrace. And right now, nag-retest siya, no? So, this is another test for us to see if it's reversing. And so tingnan na natin ano mangyari if ever we break this structure here again. Tas hindi na tayo look for a possible short. Hayaan na lang natin gawin yung gagawin niya. And I can't really long at this point kasi medyo taas na yung movement niya. Pero it's possible na very bullish lang yung Paul ngayon. And yun lang. Update sa previous trade natin. No? Open nga natin. What happens is na trap tayo sa mga sideways movement. Open na lang tayo dito. If you notice may mga ranges. So same scenario lang sa mga na-close ko dito na trades na butal or small lang. Usually if full TP talaga mga 15, 14 or ito full loss to so $10. Marami akong mga butal na loss kasi sideways yung market over the last few days. And we just started 3 days ago. So medyo malayo pa yung yung lalakarin natin and we just started around $100. So at least our P&L is up. Hopefully we can 2x this account after a few weeks, mga 2 weeks or hindi ko naman alam. I don't really know. Depende yan sa market So to go over this, yung strategy natin is trend following. And whenever we find ourselves in a sideways market, you need to get out. Diba? And then you need to re-enter. Tanggalin ko lang mga linya nito. Kapag confusing So, I went over this in the last video, pero if we find ourselves consolidating, we wait for a break either on both area and then dyan tayo magte-trade. Same din dito. Pero hindi ko na siya pinantayan kasi magsistick muna ako sa list natin ng mga volatile market. So if you really like zoom out, wala talaga siyang medyo squeezed yung movement niya, di ba? Ang cute lang compared sa usual movements niya, di ba? That's why hindi pala tayo nakakapag breakout ng masyado, babalik naman pala. So we are currently in a sideways market. As you notice, bira lang mangyari talaga yan. So that's why hindi ko na chine-check. Pero ngayon check natin every day. Madali na naman, generate ko lang to through code dito. And then transfer lang sa spreadsheet for for presentation lang para makita nyo. And yun lang, I update you guys. Pero again, I'm looking for another entry. Right now, yung dolo bumaba na. A good sign. And flow is still up there. Parang confused pa siya. Pero it's still good. We're still seeing na it's possible manipulation on the opposite side before we go down. Diba? So accumulation and then tama ba? Hindi naman. Wala naman siyang accumulation talaga. Pero ayun lang. No updates. If we check Bitcoin, we can go over this. So this is parang na deja vu ako sa movement. Usually kasi if we break some structures, yung nangyayari is nag-wick or WICK wick. Ito, yung market. So these are signs na binibili pa rin yung mga dip. So yung mga wick nito. Puro maraming doji, no? Yan yung mga deja vu movements na I really remember from older cycles. I'm not sure if makita pa natin dito pero hindi to This usually happens after a break of the movement. Ito, nag-break tayo ng support turned or resistance turned into support. Nag-break tayo. So next level is 106, 105. Right now there are signs of people buying into this. So that's very good. Ethereum nag-pump yung Ethereum, so wala tayong, although ayan nakita niyo yung mga weak downside, mga doji, naging doji sila. Kasi binibili sila ng mga investors or people na wants to get ready for the next movement. So ayan lang, update sa Bitcoin tsaka sa Ethereum. Siguro gagawin ko 'to every day or every video pala para makita nyo naman what's the sentimental. So we're forming this trend line here, and we're also forming some type of support around this area na it's a resistance that turned into a support. Multiple times na siyang na-test. So very good siya. Nag-breakdown siya pero bumalik. So we're approaching some type of big movement in the next within this week. So bantayan na lang natin for Ethereum. Most likely up siya, no? Pero if ever na bumaba siya, let's see what will happen. And yun lang. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.